Hello. This is a timeless channeled message meant to find you whenever it finds you. So, the tarot cards that we have are Queen of Wands, the Hermit, and Page of Cups. Okay, so I'm speaking to somebody who is in some type of leadership position, maybe not in terms of a work, but more from a social standpoint. Like you are leading a group of people, and it could very well be a group of friends. Or maybe it's not even like you're the hierarchical leader, but more like you do a lot for the group. You initiate a lot of stuff. Like I could see you be the friend who plans things. Either way, I see that there's a piece of knowledge here that you've been hiding, and you're wondering if you should speak up about what you're seeing here, either to an individual person or to the group regarding what this is. I do think that it's a good thing though, because when I look at both of these two, I actually see some type of parallel. In the Queen of Wands' hands, she holds a sunflower, and in the Hermit, he holds a lamp, and they both hold a staff in the other hand. What this is indicating to me is that you see, I want to say, the potential in a relationship or the potential in someone's light, and there's something about what you can do or what you can say that can help let it shine. So with the Page of Cups, I think that this is something that you're feeling intuitively, but you're not sure on how you're gonna speak it or say it. In this Page of Cups, I actually see you more as the fish than the page itself. Like you're gonna talk to someone about something that you're seeing. So we're gonna get some clarifiers on this. I'll ask Spirit, can you tell me a little bit about the Queen of Wands? Why is the Queen of Wands here? Okay, so we got the Hierophant, Three of Swords, and Ace of Cups. Why does it feel like you're helping someone get over a breakup, or you're helping someone? Oh, it feels like, okay, someone in your life around you that you care for is experiencing some type of difficult energy around the heart. As I said earlier, it feels like some type of breakup, some type of heartache, and it feels like you're healing it in some way by being a consultant. But it feels like it's not just from the words that you're saying. I feel like you're seeing something that this person is in denial of, or they can't see just yet. And a part of it is learning to wait for the right time to reveal it, or learning how to speak up about this information. Because again, in this other hand, I feel like you're holding something like a piece of knowledge, a piece of light that is going to be really good, or is going to make them happy. But it's like this other person that you're telling this to is just not ready yet. So I'm going to ask Spirit, can you tell me a bit more about the Hermit? Why is the Hermit here? Okay. So the cards that we have are Five of Wands, Ten of Swords, and Two of Swords. Well, okay, so whatever heartache this other person is experiencing, it feels very recent, or like right now not to rock the boat too hard. I feel like this other person is still in their feelings regarding this heartache, and right now it's not the time to speak out on it. But you're being asked or encouraged to think of this good news you're holding as like this little present, and when the time is right, to reveal that present to them or to bring it up in conversation very slowly. Not to tell them directly, but in a way that's a little bit more indirect. When I see these three cards together, I feel like the Hermit is showing me that you're safe in your own corner regarding this. Like, it technically doesn't involve you, and you don't need to involve yourself in whatever drama that is. I do think that this is asking you to wait for things to settle until once again you bring it up properly. And I think you will know when the right time is, but you don't need to spoil it right now, even if you feel like you should be trying to say it or try to heal your friend as soon as possible. There's something about timing here, and you will know, like you will feel when the water is calm enough to be able to speak about this. So, Spirit, I want to ask, can you tell me a bit more about the Page of Cups? Why is the Page of Cups here? So we got Two of Cups, the Lovers, and Nine of Pentacles. So the image that I'm getting, like the storyline I'm seeing, is that this seems very specific, so take it as it resonates or try to see how it applies in your situation. I'm seeing this thing where you are in a group of friends. One friend has a really like messy breakup, and all of your friends are trying to support or comfort this other friend, and the one person is still like depressed or sad or what have you. But you know that among this friend group, one other person in that group has a crush on someone or on the person who's experiencing this breakup. I feel like you know that your mutual friend and the person who's experiencing this heartache are actually a really good pair, or they would be really, really good with each other. But because this dark energy, this breakup energy is so fresh, it is not the right time for them to speak up about it, because it would treat them more like a rebound than anything. Dude, you got the Two of Cups and the Lovers right next to each other. To clarify what the Page of Cups message is. So theoretically, I guess it could talk about you being this potential lover to them, but regarding this situation, I actually feel more like you are the platonic friend in this, and you see the potential for love, the potential for a really good relationship between the person who is just experiencing heartbreak and another person that you know. Like, you could play matchmaker, or you know that it's gonna be such a beautiful, cute relationship whenever it occurs. Again, though, you're being asked to be just a bit more patient regarding when the right time is. Actually, you know what? We'll ask about that. Spirit, I keep getting this message that this person who knows that they could heal the situation regarding a friend should wait for a while. Can you tell me a little bit more about the context of this, or when it would be a good idea to speak up? A good idea to speak up in regards to what this person knows about the situation. You got 10 of Cups. Okay, the first thing I heard was after the grieving process. Like if you know what the 5 stages of grief, you will know that after the acceptance part is basically when this other person is gonna be receptive. Let's pull one more. We also got Knight of Swords. The butterfly in this throne is standing out so strongly to me. So when I look at these two together, they're telling me that your friend is experiencing some type of deep spirit transformation from this heartache or heartbreak, and right now they need to be like rebirthed or birthed out of it. They're still experiencing these growing pains, but you can tell from their demeanor through like speaking to them and asking them about it how it should work or how it should feel. You will know when the right time to bring up this conversation with your friend who's experiencing this heartache. You will know when the right time is. It will make a lot of sense to you, logically and emotionally. So that's everything I'm seeing for this reading. If this has resonated with you, please give me a comment. I would love to hear a little bit more about it. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye.